What do Game of Thrones and the adult film industry have in common? More than you think. Behind the dragons and bloody battles, HBO made a daring choice, casting real adult film actresses for some of its most infamous brothel scenes. And there was a reason for it: authenticity. Westeros wasn't just about kings and knights, it was about raw, messy human desire. By blurring the line between fantasy and reality, the show became unlike anything else on TV. But who were these actresses? And how did their careers take them from adult films all the way to the world's biggest series? Let's uncover their stories. First up, Sibel Kekilli. To millions of fans, she was Shae, the woman who captured Tyrion's heart and later broke it. But Sibel's real-life journey is just as dramatic as her characters. Before stepping onto HBO's set, she had a controversial past in Germany's adult industry, one she left behind quickly. Her true rise came with Head On in 2004, a film so raw and powerful it won her the European Film Award for Best Actress. She went on to star in Eve Donush and became a fan-favorite detective in Germany's hit series Tatort. By the time she arrived in Westeros, she wasn't just Shae. She was an award-winning actress who had already rewritten her own destiny. Next, Samantha Bentley. In Game of Thrones, Samantha Bentley appeared in the Braavos bathhouse scene, where Davos and Stannis arrived to meet the Iron Bank. But Bentley's story stretched far beyond the brothels of Westeros. Already an AVN award-winning adult star, she pivoted into mainstream media after the show. She was featured in Florence The Machine's haunting video Delilah, and later carved out a voice as a writer. For her, Game of Thrones wasn't the end of the journey. It was a stepping stone into an entirely new career. Then there's Sahara Knite. Known in the series as Armeca, one of Littlefinger's prostitutes, she appeared in multiple episodes across the early seasons. Outside of Westeros, Sahara had already made her name in the UK's adult film industry, later transitioning into acting and modeling. Her Game of Thrones role gave her worldwide recognition, taking her from niche audiences to the center of a cultural juggernaut watched by millions. Then there's Jessica Jensen. Her screen time in Game of Thrones may have been brief, but it was unforgettable for her career. From the adult industry to modeling and acting, Jensen used her moment in Westeros as a way to reinvent herself. Even in a minor role, the world's most watched series gave her the visibility to branch out, proving that sometimes even the smallest roles can spark the biggest changes. Now, Aeryn Walker, an Australian actress, in Game of Thrones, appeared as one of Craster's wives in the infamous scenes north of the Wall. Beyond acting, she was deeply involved in cosplay and fan culture, often performing at conventions. For her, Game of Thrones wasn't just a cameo, it was a bridge, connecting her world in fandom with the mainstream pop culture phenomenon that ruled television. And finally, Maisie Dee. She, too, played one of Littlefinger's prostitutes, but what set her apart was her voice outside the industry. Maisie appeared in documentaries and interviews, speaking candidly about the realities of adult entertainment. Her role in Game of Thrones may have been short, but it gave her the platform to merge entertainment with advocacy, an opportunity few in her position ever receive. But here's the real question. Did you spot these actresses while watching the show, or is this the first time you're realizing who they were? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, stay top tier.